Well, hello, and today is December 2nd, and I just wanted to show you what I knitted up from yesterday. I did knit this first block, and if you can see, it's actually not totally black. It's a real dark brown. Kind of reminds me of a cross between a deep mahogany and, I don't know, it's just really pretty. It is a deep brown, like I said, almost like a walnut or a mahogany. So there is this square, and I actually have enough left over to make a second square somewhere else in the blanket. So yes, so that was yesterday's. Now before I draw today's yarn, I did want to show you something real quick. The lady who I bought the yarn advent calendar, well, the yarn that I'm using for my yarn advent calendar from, Dear Mina Yarns, also sent me a free skein of yarn, and look how gorgeous this is. Is that beautiful? Here's her tag. She has an Etsy shop, and I will put the link to it down below. And this is a Polworth fingering weight. It's 100% superwash Polworth. There are 435 yards, and it's called In Teal Deep. So this is she hand dyes it, and it's a tonal. It looks more blue in the camera, but it is a tealy green, like a deep forest green to a deep teal color. So really pretty. So thank you, Kristen, for that. And today we also, well, let me draw the yarn first, and then I'll do the next thing. So here's my bag, and I'm gonna stick my hand in, and oh, I got an orange colored one today, and there's no label on this, but it's really pretty. It's a tonal. You can see all the different colors in it. It's a tonal orange. So that will be my next square, and I can't guarantee that I'm going to get each of them knitted up as the days go on, but as long as I'm able to, I will try to keep ahead of it. So this will be tonight's project. If you haven't figured out, I'm filming the day before, otherwise I wouldn't have time to get it edited and up for you to watch it on the appropriate day. So yes, I'm filming this on December 1st for December 2nd, and we went grocery shopping up in Shippensburg, which is about an hour away. You may say, why do you go grocery shopping an hour away? Yes, there are stores closer to me than that. However, we have found that it's a little bit cheaper up there, and we go to this one place called BB's Grocery Outlet, which is owned by some Amish people, and you see lots of Amish and Mennonite up there, but it's like a scratch and dent place. So we get groceries like a lot cheaper up there, and so I tried to do the bulk of my shopping up there, and yeah, and it's a pretty drive. And when we were coming home this afternoon, it was snowing, because it is a higher elevation because you're up in the mountains. So I'm going to stick some clips in of us coming down through down the mountain and going through a section called the Narrows, which is like a wavy road like this. Dave actually was holding the camera while I was driving, and you can see the creek that the road follows, and just some pretty footage. So and we also stopped for lunch at Fuddruckers, which if you don't have a Fuddruckers around you, it is a hamburger place, and they make homemade buns, and their hamburgers are like, you have to wait for them to come up because they make them to order, and yeah, they're very good. So you're going to see a little footage of Dave and I stopping for lunch as well. And Dave has what on your Fuddruckers?
A hamburger. A half-pound hamburger.
And you got cheese and
lettuce and tomatoes, and mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some mustard and ketchup in the bottom.
I just went for cheese. And cheese. And cheese. There's snow. It's snowing really lightly where we're at. We're up in the mountains. Orchards, which you can see on both sides of the road. We're going through them at this point. There's a bunch more here. This area is known, there's lots of apple companies like Mouse Foods, Rice, is it Musselman's? Musselman's up here? Yeah, there's quite a few, and this area is known for the apple orchards. So I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you again tomorrow.